hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, I'm back again. We're going to look into Harry, see where he's at, maybe a temperature check on everything, and see where we go, where it leads us, okay? Right then, thank you for all your kind messages, bless you. Right, okay, so we're going to look at Harry and how he felt about zooming on the Diana Awards. It was too much. It was too much, was it, Harry? Was it too much? Really? So, you know, he created his own problems, so he maybe created a delay. He was a burden, or he felt burdened, actually. I'm going to say that he felt burdened, as if it was, you know, he didn't want to be there, he didn't want to do it, but felt forced to. I mean, obviously, can you imagine if Harry was a nurse at his own... he couldn't enjoy it at his own... Zoom meeting with them. He couldn't enjoy it because he knew what was coming. He knew exactly what was coming. But not only did it take the focus or some of it away from William, who, by the way, got, you know, was an absolute gentleman, but it kind of stole Harry's as well. So it was a bitter sweet success. So he already knew when he was going on to Zoom what was happening. Okay, Meghan's Instagram trying to blow up the internet and take all the attention. You know, look, people who are in that room and who have taken part and worked or supported or, you know, been like a customer of, you know, who have benefited. These people are not bothered about Instagram. Meghan's Instagram, they're not, couldn't care less, you know. They know what hard work goes into such a thing, an event, sort of like awards, you know, this whole setup of it, and rewarding people. So, you know, he absolutely knew. That's why he looked a bit peaky, as well as doing whatever. I mean, I imagine if it's late on a night, he's such an idiot that thinks, oh, well, you know, I could still have a sniff, a spliff, and God knows what else, you know. He feels entitled to that because that's his routine, you know. So, yeah, I think as well as knowing what was going to happen, he definitely needed something to get him through going on Zoom, okay. His face. Did Harry know that Meghan was going to launch the Instagram at that very time? Oh, yes. You know, Meghan apparently is real excited and wanted to get the message out. So he sees it as that Meghan is out there over enthusiastic, wanting to, you know, announce to the world. Can't wait a minute longer, she says, because don't forget, she's not going to come outright all the time and say that, you know, the plan is to ruin William and Catherine. She manipulates it. But, you know, he goes along with it. He's actually, you know, thinking like her now and behaving like her. Does Harry ever feel guilty? And there you go, you know, that sense of over-entitlement. You got everything you wanted, William. You know, you've got everything. I've got nothing. But I also think, you know, that where the guilt is, okay, so you're talking about something in the past and it's going to come haunt you, Harry, in the future. He keeps making the same mistakes, okay, it's just round and round and round, you know. Don't upset somebody, then it comes out later on, and then upset somebody again, and it keeps coming out. It's just a never-ending circle, and he is more like Meghan now. than ever. I mean, wait till he takes over, you know, because he has, she's I don't know, she's like, she's middle of the range, you know, so if you think she's bad, you want to meet the others. But, you know, I see that Harry has the potential to grow and be spiteful as well. The further into the spite and vindictiveness is the further away from forgiveness and love and happiness. So we got, excuse me. So we got, I did say excuse me, I might not cut that one on, I was talking. Yeah, so we've got him feeling burdened. Not seeing much of guilt, to be fair, but burdened, knowing what was coming. Did he know? Yeah, and probably thought it was a good idea as well. Go out early in the evening. And just reliving their past. Does he feel guilty? He's stuck in the past. He's stuck in the past, you know, where he feels a victim. I mean, it's just, he can't see it. He's got, at the moment, he's got no self-awareness. He's got no understanding. Now, there's a potential for it in the future because people like Harry can learn and understand. The more they understand why they're like they are, not because of who they are, you know. It's all messed up for him, so he's just going to collapse in the end. And I don't mean physically, I mean his world. Nothing good comes of those behaviours. It's very, very destructive. How does Harry feel about Meghan? Oh, you know, money in the bank, money in the bank. Oh, we've got enough now to pay for security with your new Instagram, Meghan. So, you know, I do see as well, maybe she's happy now, you know. Maybe she's happy now. She's got her own income and she can spend 4 million on a dress, you know. Maybe she's happy now. People are telling him that it's a real good idea, you know, and act on it, act on it. Meghan will never be fulfilled, okay, she can't give it to herself, and she's certainly not going to get it from anybody else, but she's a driving force. How did William feel about Harry's stunt? You know, this is also William, okay, Cancerian. He looks a lot like my boy. So does William. But, yeah, I was nowhere near Buckingham Palace at the time, I'll tell you. Yeah, we've got a King of Cups there. So it shows William giving a good impression. No, very cool exterior. Presenting, you know, very professional and knows what he's doing, you know. So I think William wasn't surprised by this. I do not see a shock, okay. Probably he was waiting to see what it would be, you know, what stunt they would pull next. So I think William, I feel like he felt comforted by something. Now that could be the state of his brother's appearance, because he didn't look good. He didn't look good, did he? I've only seen a couple of clips. I can't bear it, but yeah, it didn't look good. That's how I feel with William. It's as if William is able just to cut all this bullshit out. But maybe it gave you know, Catherine a reprieve for a few days, and yeah, just took the focus away. There's always an upside to something in life. It depends whether you're positive or negative. I said to somebody the other day, last week, she said, you're real chirpy and positive. So I just started laughing and I went, the world could end and I'd still have something good to say. Oh no. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, positivity there. I knew what he was doing, probably knew what was coming as well. You know, delay, I get that maybe Harry was supposed to be slightly earlier, and then like we've got a bit of a wait. Now I don't know that you know, William was in and then out of the awards ceremony in the Zoom. Maybe he made his excuses, maybe they went on to an after party. I very much doubt he went to an after party though. Maybe a few celebratory drinks and then shake people's hands and say well done, you know, kind of that. He got on and did the job. So we've got Meghan, we've got builds, we've got, you know, he knew what's coming. He got that, he thought it was also a good idea, get the message out for Meghan. So is Harry expecting to make big bucks from Meghan's Instagram? It's a very, very weird setup, I have to say, you know. Like it's everything has to be done in secret, you know. If you got something to show, just show the bloody world, you know, rather than having to, I think they're harvesting data maybe. Oh, this is where she'll shine, you know, all to do with mothering and nurturing and you know, how she cooks, you know, the roast chicken. He sees, you know, it's their chance to show, you know, what a homely, lovely wife kind of thing, you know, try and build a relationship. That's what they're trying to do, build a relationship. So he believes, you know, that Meghan can do it. But do you know what? I think he's just got some cash from Diana's thing as well. Yeah, I definitely see an elder woman here caring, and the Queen maybe as well. So if it don't work out, you know, I love Victoria Beckham. I do. I think she's funny, and I love you know, I love everything about them, and they laugh at themselves and they admit, you know, misdeeds and everything. But it was said for years that it was David's money that kept the shop and Victoria in design. Well, I don't know about that. It might have, you know, what's wrong with that, you know, in having a passion. So I do believe that Harry's money is actually going to fund Meghan in the lifestyle that, you know, she is accustomed to. It is weird, I just have to say, you know, why what is the purpose? What is the motive? Why are they saying to people, oh, go on our waiting list, you know? I know it's called create the desire to buy, by the way, you know. Biggest trick I used when I worked at university, they used to have concert tickets. Oh, just sell them. So I said, all right. Anyway, I'd tell her, I'd go to, like, see a group and I'd say, right, you've only got 10 tickets left. You're going to need to, you know, tell your friends that they can't have them. You can only have them. And I said that to everybody, and by the way, I sold them within 3 days. I had them coming and eating out the palm of my hand. But yeah, that's creative, by the way, not deception. Okay, so yeah, it's her money. His money, her money, just to make her look good. Yeah, and it's Meghan trying to, or Meghan's people, trying to sort of like build a relationship with the public via this method. Absolutely. You know, and I'm going to say something terrible. I think, you know, it will start to work. You know, you've got progress coming very soon, and I'm getting something looking good. Maybe, you know, it'll be described as slick. I see that Meghan can come across as very charming as well. I mean, this is your worst nightmare. Guys, don't shoot the messenger. But I do feel like, you know, a lot will be made of it. Now, I know exactly why Meghan chose the Diana Awards Day. Just confirm it for me, please. Yeah. You know, take the shine off the Diana Awards as well. But also, you know, every year now, you're going to have something like that on the Diana Day or, you know, the Freedom Flight. I didn't realise that was something to do with Diana. You'll have to look into it because I can't remember now. But, yeah, so it was either on the date of something. So what Meghan's trying to do is make sure for, you know, however long that she and her business takes the shine off people, you know. And now, next year, she can do a Diana thing on a, you know, 1 year today kind of shit pouring out of this Instagram. Everything she does is revenge, okay? Every single move is driven out of revenge, and she won't change. Yeah, what did I say? So we've kind of got the Diana out the way. You know, let's have a look then. How is Harry's relationship with King Charles? So I see kind of an agreement, so don't get worked up, but I do see an agreement, you know, something that we thought highly unlikely to happen, you know. And I've got in and out as well, and when I got in and out, I just felt like, you know, a quick flying visit from Harry to his dad last time, you know, and it was short notice. So, but, you know, we are looking to agree on something. Maybe they agree on something. That could be agree not to talk, but I don't think it is, okay, because I'm seeing like an alliance. I feel like, you know, Harry sees Charles as obviously a money pit, maybe. How does Harry feel towards William? I think, you know, he's seen him as weakened, okay, so the chink in the armour is weakened. He's not bothered about Catherine at all. He's not bothered about his brother, you know. I think he's quite happy all this crap has been coming William's way. I don't see this as a defence. Just bloody wrong, really, isn't it? Bloody wrong. And I think as well, you know, I see excessive force. So Harry, like, pushing stuff William's way, you know, negative stuff, negative media, you know, making sure that all the pictures are checked out and compared. I mean, that's another reading, but, you know, he's throwing stuff his way. I think he wants, you know, William to feel burdened, you know, feel burdened. I think as well he feels like William was a bit excessive, you know, so it's been interpreted that he walked off before the Zoom, and I know that's how people have done it, but it wouldn't have been for that, okay? William is a showman, so maybe he's had to, you know, go home, do what he's done, you know, and leave. Or even leave the stage to make a phone call, you know, there could be stuff like that as well. I don't believe it was purely disgust at Harry. But Harry would have thought different, you know. Can't see through anything, can he? You know. Because it's all about him. How does Harry feel towards Catherine? You know, it genuinely, on this one, I believe, wants to get better, you know, wants to get better. He might even miss her friendship. You see, it's one thing for Meghan and Harry to batter people, you know, and create chaos and target people. But for Harry, it's a strange one. It could invoke protective, you know, thoughts that he had in the future. Now, it was there before, and I feel like now, you know, he's not celebrating her downfall at all. It's not like that. But he does say, you know, hope to see her out. That's it. He hopes to see her out socially, you know, even on the camera, or go out, or go for a walk, or these things. Yeah, he wants her to get well. You see, Harry, you know, Harry would feel like that about Catherine, because actually Catherine never did anything wrong. She was very supportive. I mean, you know, William would have just thought Harry was whining on again and couldn't stop talking about their past, you know, bringing things up. And then Catherine would try a new way of trying to get through to him, or reassure him, or make him understand their bigger picture. So that kind of connection, he told her more than he told William. He told her more than he told anybody. He probably told her more than he did in Spare. Well, most of it they would have known anyway. How does Harry feel towards Eugenie? You're a liar. You're a liar. Oh, he sees her as a liar. Yeah, well, she's switched sides now, hasn't she? She knows where her bread's buttered. And obviously, if Charles is ill, and then you've got, you know, William and Catherine next, Eugenie is going to toe the line. You know, I think Eugenie told something to Harry. He's repeated it, and it's come out somehow. You know, it's like a trick, this. And I believe Eugenie has actually given him information that's come out and could only have come out via him. So he's been exposed as a liar, and Eugenie has been exposed as a liar, like trickster, you know. So I did think about Eugenie. I did think about it. So you won't be seeing it, you know, much anytime soon. I don't know if this could be to do with the mum as well. You know, you've got the dad, you've got the mum. The stakes are big, you know. The stakes are big. When King Charles passes away and William Catherine, you know, become king and queen, then Eugenie and everybody else, you know, benefits from that. You know, it's as if they go up a line of succession. I've always said that, you know, life's like that. Normally you get 5 runs of the bloody generations if you're lucky, you know. Some even 6. I think you'd have to be giving birth at the age of 14, you know, 6 times. Anyway, all of them. Yeah, so... Oh, like that. So Eugenie is not involved with them at all. How is Harry doing with Aspen community? You know, that, what is it? Censorship, Aspen, and his censorship bloody connections. He feels that they're working towards making the right decision. Oh, I told you, this bloody life just gets harder. Yeah, so you know, I feel like coming out and doing the right decision will be important. So how's he doing? He's in with a good chance, not just because it's Harry, but because you've got a whole team, you know, around him, other people with hands elsewhere, and obviously hidden motives, really, you know. So he's part of a powerful, he's part of a group. On your own, none of them are powerful, but, you know, as a group, they can be powerful enough to affect change. So he's quite happy with an upcoming decision. Going in the right way. I know, I disagree as well, guys. I know, it's terrifying. Invictus. What's coming up for Invictus with Harry? Let's go for what challenges does Harry face with Invictus? Wasting your time, Harry, worrying about something. So he's going to be worrying about something for quite a while. You know, if it's funding, Harry, you need to get your head into gear. You need to sack that missus of yours and, you know, perform like a veteran, not a patron. You know, you're a veteran as well. He is no example for mental health. He's no example. He hasn't done the work, you know. He hasn't made sacrifices. He hasn't looked at, honestly, at his behaviours and how his interaction with others has upset him, how he came to be upset by others and their reactions. He hasn't done the work. He should not be giving advice on mental health to anybody. So he's worrying about Invictus. I think it's in the balance, you know. I think it hangs in the balance at the moment. So, yeah. How does Harry feel towards Marcus Anderson? He won't let him go to the house. Doesn't want Marcus to their house. Well, that's funny because he's supposed to be, you know, or maybe Harry doesn't want to be around Marcus. Harry doesn't see him as family, you know, he's Meghan's ex or knockoff, whatever. Tyler Perry, I was right, wasn't I? I was right, I've just remembered. He is gay. He's come out now. I told you he tried to kiss Harry. Yeah, anyway, so, you know, it's not family. It's a hindrance and he's like, I think maybe he could be waiting for Marcus to move out. You know, maybe Marcus is living there. It's just another person who gets in the way of him and Meghan. Or, you know, it can convince, you know, Harry that it's a brilliant idea to, you know, launch on the Diana Awards. Oh, can you imagine the publicity? You know, goes with a big bang. How does Harry feel towards Doria? Oh, well, he's starting to see her for who she is, you know, mother of dragons. So, yeah, we're getting a lot of their deception here, you know, a lot of confusion as well. You know, he don't trust Doria now. He does not trust Doria because he can see, you know, who's manipulating. These two people, you know, these two people are manipulating him. Like, he feels real confused and he don't know what to believe. And, you know, you've got all these outrageous stories that are made up and incidents. Doesn't trust her. The more he got to know her, he doesn't trust her. Now, do you know that's true? Because in a relationship, you can behave yourself, can't you, for a few years. Then all of a sudden, you know, their true colours start to shine. Problem with Doria is she got too comfortable too fast. Okay. How does Harry feel towards Anne? well, you can expect a drama there. Okay, so Anne, Princess Anne, there is drama. So he's well pissed with her. You know, he's well pissed. I think he's, you know, I think he is going to try and cause a drama on social media with Princess Anne. It's as if, like, they're, you know, going from one extreme person to another, you know, trying to weaken the front wall, the first line of defence. What do we need to know about then? You know, Harry getting inheritance from his mother and the Queen. And the Queen's mother, I mean, he's got quite a run there, hasn't he? Yeah, he's not happy at all. He's not happy. Money is not enough to fulfil Harry, but also there could be a situation that, you know, it's just taking a bit longer than he imagined. I just don't feel he's going to be happy somewhat. So you got the 4 on you. So you got Diana, the Queen, the Queen's mother, and then money from elsewhere. Now, could that be, you know, Prince Philip's estate? Well, I think on all of them, it's either less, lots of less, or it could be delays. I think it's a bit of both, okay? I think it's less. And he doesn't like how it's been distributed or where it's going. He won't like any papers attached to it. So it's not as easy for him to get his hands on all this money. But Meghan thinks he can. How does how does Harry feel towards Nissan Harriman, is it? Again, not happy, look. Oh, I got 2. Oh, I got 2. Fraud. 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 So it looks like Nissan Harriman is about to, you know, he's told lies, he's committed fraud, it's all about money and paying him, it is this. And he doesn't trust him one bit so ever. So when you take away anything that you feed in Nissan, whether it, you know, I mean, he's in with Marcus and everybody, Harry doesn't trust him to keep his mouth shut. Harry thinks, well, he's obviously worried about this guy being revealed as a fraud, you know, and he's only using Harry to make money. You know, you've seen him knocking about now with Marcus, going to, I don't know if it was some party. You know, you've seen Nissan Harriman come out more and more with statements to deny things. He's got a big ego, you know, you can't satisfy that. The more he comes out and the more he tweets and stuff, he wants his presence and he wants to be famous. But, you know, it definitely looks like there's deceit here. You know, Harry knows that when Meghan's done with Nissan, you know, he's a weak link. He's the weakest link in their chain and will do anything for money, you know. It might take a while, but I don't think so. I've got under a year. How is Harry's contact with Biden? How does Harry feel towards Biden? Well, Harry's, you know, thinks Harry wants, obviously, Biden to step in. So we know that, you know, we've got that case with the visa. But I think Harry feels threatened as well, that, you know, Biden is, like, the change in him from 2 years ago or 3 years ago when he was, you know, plotting his seat. I think Harry is worried that it's all dried up over there. You know, support is waning. And he knows the truth. The only reason DHS are involved is to cover the backs, you know. They've messed up. I always said Harry told the truth. But somebody mentioned about Meghan, you know, doing it. But I'll do a separate reading. We're just seeing what he's up to with everybody. So, yeah, there's going to be great changes here. Bit major. I don't think he's taking Harry's calls at all now. Or Meghan's. Okay, how does Harry feel about Archwell? Nice, nice, nice. Oh, we're under all this stress and we're under all this pressure, you know. Yeah, all this stress, all this pressure. You don't know what to do. So there's a situation, you know, it's like people turning on you. Turning away from you, not really, you know, wanting to put at arm's length, much distance. What about the director? I forget his name now. Anyway, you know, how does Harry feel about the director, the top one, who runs everything? How does he feel about him? Don't trust, you know, don't trust, don't trust. I feel like, you know, the director could be getting frozen out of stuff as well. I think the director has got a hell of a lot of stuff going on, knows a lot of stuff. I told you before, this will come out. This could be damaging. This could lead to a police investigation. I don't see Meghan going to prison, but I see the threat of it. And somewhere around there is where she takes her fall. How does Harry feel about his court visa? That is not going well. You know, and either way, he's frightened of what the public will say. He's, you know, yeah, he's 6 of Wands. What we got. Yeah, it's not going to go down well with the public. So this is to come, guys. This is to come. Yeah, it's definitely not going well with the public. It's kind of what the audience is as well, as something to do with the audience. Okay, he's no longer in favour at all. Harry could save the US, what, hundreds of thousands, if not a million, just by coming clean. But of course he can't, can he? It's very damaging. Okay, how does Harry feel about returning to the UK for UK royal duties? I know, don't scream. Let's hear us out. Oh, definitely. You know, he got, what was it, the unlikely bit and an agreement, okay. I think it's something that we could be confident in. I don't know why, but I feel like one foot in the UK and one foot somewhere else. Could he persuade Meghan? Well, she can act as much as she likes, you know. She could just use it as a summer home, or you wouldn't want that, would you? But, you know, she could come over bit by bit, drip by drip. So, well, let's ask then, does the King want Harry to return to UK duties? I don't believe so. Only in the event if he was, you know, divorcing Meghan. So the door would be open. if he was divorcing. There's no way it would have to be separate. He can't have Meghan in the family. And I've got Camilla speaking up for Harry. Unfortunately, I do see that, but maybe she's fair, you know, and we're biased. So I do see that she's sticking up for him, but they have to be treated differently. So in a divorce, yes, otherwise you're out. I don't know. I don't think Harry can... He's in far too deep. He's in far too deep. Oh yeah. So what's going on with the Kardashian brother-in-law, boyfriend, you know, with Harry on a ski trip apparently? Well, it's no coincidence that the guy is is black, basically, you know. So you've got your white and your black. So this is a political angle. I feel like, you know, maybe this could have been Harry's idea via, you know, Meghan behind the curtains. Yeah, definitely. That would make more sense that Harry reaches out when Meghan wants, you know, a piece of the pie in the Kardashian world. So I would safely say that, you know, they're not keen on Meghan. But as usual, you know, people are more receptive to Prince Harry. Because, as well, but the public can see that he was a nice boy and he was popular, and then all of a sudden he got into this relationship, you know, and whatever you say, you know, he's gone rogue, hasn't he? And he's become like his missus. You can't see that with Meghan. You can never see a sweet Meghan at all, or a kind Meghan, or a popular Meghan. You know, even at school she wasn't popular. Even then, you know, I don't know, she's just, there's nothing that you can relate to, you know, no love in her life. It's like, oh, she was so sweet and nice until she joined the royal family and they destroyed her. That can't be said because we can't see it. Okay, so one more. Does Harry have anything to worry about in the very, very near future? Yeah, Meghan and what she does next. You know, Meghan. Oh, money's my God. All I think about is money, you know, trying to hold on to as much as possible, trying to make and trade off my name as much as possible. People with dubious characters around them. I mean, even Eugenie's had enough. This is, you know, a woman who stands, doesn't let anything stand in her way from getting what she wants. But it can also be somebody, you know, who just wants to make money, to make money, to make money. And I think, you know, his problem is going to be Meghan with that. But I also see a woman who will shine a light on things, okay? Shine a light on things as well. So you've got a different woman and she ain't got a very good opinion of Harry whatsoever. Okay then, so what do we need to know about the rest of March for Harry then? More lies, you know, more lies. I think, you know, Catherine ain't the only one with upcoming more photos. I think, you know, this could affect Harry as well. You've got deception. He's kidding himself, you know. I'm getting false stories as well. So that could be about him. It could also be him planting them or links. But I just get, you know, a sense of, you're not out of the woods yet, Harry, you know. everything to do with Kate's circus media is going to affect you as well. It's going to have a right good ripple effect, you know. The energy comes right back at you, Harry, and you'll get exposed as well. So in less than a week, you know, he's going to be accused of something as well. And he can't deny it, you know. To deny it, that's right. You know, he wants to deny something. Deny. Well, don't, you know, at this point, I don't see Harry who wants to come back to the UK, you know. He wants to come back to the UK. You know what? He's shit on everybody, hasn't he? And people still have a lot of support for him, because we believe in doing the right thing, you know, saying the right thing. You know, it's like, oh, give him a second chance. And really, in your head, you're thinking, you absolute plonk, you know, I don't want to know you at all, but you say things and appear to be doing the right thing. And I mean, we all have those dark thoughts, don't we? Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I'll be back soon with another reading. I think I said 2 readings today. I'll try and get Meghan's done, but if not, if you don't get the second one, you'll definitely get this one today. Okay. Right, guys, thank you very much, and I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.
Thank you.